Now, this dude admits to being an idiot, and I'm sure he'll be owning the libs and let's going to Brandon, when he accepts FEMA money and somehow doesn't declare that to be socialism. This morning, he tweeted an update that he and his family and their pit bull are all okay, as he offered prayers for Florida. That's awesome. With that said, clearly, even hurricanes bring the good, the bad, and the ugly out of people. And so I want to work my way backwards after showing you the ugly. Here's this.
Oh my God, Luke! It's so Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was Laura Trump in what she called a character building exercise. She's giving us reasons to talk more about Florida woman. Perhaps we should do that. So that was the bad.
CNN would love to put you in the news to make us look like. And if the cops wasn't here, I would fight every against right now. Every one of you. Believe me, I would. I don't care if I got my. I would knock the fuck out of y'all. I swear to God, I would.
Don't take it. They're racist.
They're racist. They're white. Do not deal with them.
They're white.
Patriots.
They're white
The
supremacists.
ideology of the line.
You hate
They wanna
blacks.
make us
You
look
hate
bad.
Mexicans.
They want us to
You
make us
hate
look bad.
Asians.
They're
Take
white
it from
supremacists.
them.
Supremacist patriots.
You need toilet paper. Take it
We are
from
so
them.
sick of you guys making real Americans that like Trump and like patriotism bad. We're sick of it.
I'm confused. This moving picture version of the Spider-Man meme where all the variants are pointing at one another has me questioning a number of things. How could MAGA and each other apart? Someone break the fourth wall for me. It seems like K's mere presence almost brought them to blows, but what did this man see? Were they holding signs? I'm going to skim over the fact that this man in red and people like him are co-opting the Punisher logo. Gross. But I would imagine that the Ku Klux Klanners aren't back to wearing robes and hoods. I mean, are they rocking khakis and tiki torches? That was a nighttime look, so 2017. How about the glasses with the mask from the people who refuse to wear masks during the deepest, darkest parts of the pandemic? Is that just Nazis or the alt-right or Turning Point USA? See, it's hard to follow the latest fashion and trends. So I turned to the comment section of this video to get answers, and what I saw was people just as confused as me. Some showing love and others saying facts, but what stuck out to me were those that said, surprise, media not going to show this, and all respect to this guy, noticed hardly anybody else speaking up, simply due to the ways that commenters responded to them. Now the answer to all three of these comments is, because this doesn't happen. It's surprising because this doesn't happen. Media would show it, but this doesn't happen. Right-wing media probably will show it now. One other person spoke up in line because this doesn't happen, and, like me, they probably couldn't distinguish themselves from one another. MAGA doesn't call out the Nazis and Confederates. With that said, this is likely why this TikTok has 2.2 million views. I was so curious about what was going on behind the camera that I watched an additional video from this creator. But it looks like your standard kneeling disrespects the flag, but it's all good if I put Trump's name on it, MAGA standing in line. I'm willing to concede and say maybe my thoughts and feelings were just me, but I was under the impression that the losers of 2 elections welcomed the losers of 2 wars. Misery loves company, and you felt like one common hero would win for all of you. Now, that's still very telling, but perhaps Red MAGA Punisher can make what he did fashionable and trendy for all Republicans. It looks good on y'all.